What's up, guys? Josh Hubby here. I hope you are doing fantastic. It is time for a quick life lifter, a quick shot of inspiration. So thank you so much for taking the next 2 to 3 minutes out of your busy schedules to invest in you, to invest in your growth, to invest in the fact that you are not going to settle for the average quo. Here's what I've got for you today. This is entitled No Restraints. If you got something to jot down with, then please do so. It's entitled No Restraints. I want to jump right into it. In this book, Teaching the Elephant to Dance, James Belasco talks about how elephant trainers deal with their young elephants. What they do is they put these metal shackles, these metal bracelets around these young elephants' ankles, and they chain them up and they drive a stake deep into the ground. So from a young age, these elephants are conditioned and they know they cannot move from that place. They've got these heavy bracelets, these heavy shackles that are chained up to them and driven into the ground with a big stake. And what happens, though, is when these elephants become older, more mature, a lot bigger, a lot stronger, they take the chain away, they take the stake out of the ground, and all they do is leave a small, light bracelet around that large elephant's ankle. And the elephant, with the ability to move any place it wants, it's strong enough to go anywhere it wants, has been conditioned to know it can't move. And so thus it does not move. And I think what's crazy, right, that conditioning limits their movement. That conditioning, that past conditioning from when they were younger, restrains what they're able to do in the future. And I think that's like many people like us. Many people are bound by the restraints of previous past conditioning. Just like the unattached chain around the elephant's ankle, some people impose needless limits on their personal progress and growth. We put these limits on what we believe we can accomplish in the future based on what's happened to us in the past, whether that's relationally, whether that's business, whether that's education, whatever that may be. We put restraints on our future because of how things have gone for us in the past. Don't mindlessly accept restraints on your abilities based on those past experiences. And now here are the 3 challenges. Here's the 3 keys for making sure we don't allow restraints to dictate our future. Here are the 3 keys of making sure we break through the barriers of all the restraints we put up and we continue to strive for our goals, continue to strive towards growth and towards becoming better than we were the day before. These 3 keys, you've heard them, they're basic. Here's what I've got for you. Number 1, you've got to believe. Number 1, you've got to believe deep down that no matter what's happened, your future can be better than your past. That no matter what you've done in the past, whether you've messed up, whether you didn't get that job, whether you failed that test, whether you have an estranged relationship with your kid, whatever has happened in the past, it does not have to dictate the future. You've got to deep down believe that. That's the step number 1. You cannot go on to step 2 or 3 if deep down inside you don't have the belief that you can overcome those restraints and not have them limit your future. Number 2 is you've got to have a laser-like focus. You have got to be focused on accomplishing what you want. And by focus, I mean you've got to be diligent. You've got to be consistent. You've got to be committed more so than anybody else around. You've got to have a focus that is your main priority for accomplishing what you want to accomplish. And the last one, you've got to have energy. You have got to be energized and positive and passionate and have the right mindset and the right attitude. You have got to have an energy about you that keeps you pumped up and going. Remember this. I love this quote. It says, what we hope ever to do with ease, we must first learn to do with diligence. What we hope ever to do with ease, we must learn first to do with diligence. Is that me and you? I think it is. For me, there are things that I want to be able to do with ease. Man, I just want to be able to wake up and want to go work out. I want to be able to make the right decisions easily when it comes to eating certain foods. I want to be able to make the right decisions and have it be easy that I want to read books that inspire me. I want these things to become easy, second nature, natural for me. But the only way that happens is if we first practice diligence in those areas. That's the only way that things will start to become easy for us, is if we're consistent, committed, and we practice diligence in those areas. So today's the day, no restraints. Today is the day. Stop allowing restraints from the past to limit your future progress and your future growth. As always, live inspired, and as always, live at 212. We'll see you guys next time for another Life Lifter.